Well, because I play Grace, who's trapped inside this awful coercive marriage, I had all kinds of responsibilities. I had to make sure that we told that with some integrity, because if we didn't, of course, the audience wouldn't be invested in saving me, and they certainly wouldn't be willing, the sisters, to kill him. So we had to make sure, ironically, inside of a comedy, that was told as truthfully as possible.
Do you like it?
Can I grab me a summer?
I know you don't think he's a good man. Families, they're complex.
I'm warning you.
I'd had some contact before with women's charities focusing on domestic abuse, which was really useful for me, so that I felt I could come to the story with a good deal of authenticity, which helped, because that was really important for both Clace, who plays my husband, and I. We wanted to tell the story properly.
She doesn't respect you because you're weak.
And there's nothing like hearing a real person's story to fill you with wisdom and empathy. And it also makes you careful and makes you forensic and refuse to take any shortcuts. So you really tell the story properly, if that makes sense. But look, families are complex organisms, right? And I think the relationship between sisters is fascinating because it's this kind of extraordinary best friend relationship with the people who understand all your triggers and flaws at the same time. So it's cool to tell that story.
Let us give thanks for the joy he spread his whole life long.
Everything bad that could have happened has happened.
Yeah, very dark, but very kind of real and important to talk about. It was just, like you said, it was just a balancing act. It's kind of something that affects the writing, and it affects the casting and rehearsal and filming and the edit. You have to constantly sort of be watching and making sure that the comedy isn't crossing into the the important subject matter of what it means to be in an abusive relationship like that. So you would never want to be seen to be laughing at it, but at the same time I think comedy is such a great tool for dealing with serious subjects, because when it does sort of hit you, it's all the more brutal, because you're not expecting it.
We're talking about taking a man's life.
Not a man, but monster.
I hope they laugh, but I hope they also sort of think about domestic violence in a different way. I think it really talks about that issue, and it's done in it's in a tasteful way as well. So hopefully they have a good time and they fall in love with the sisters and all of that, but there's also a bigger message that we've put in there.